Hello everyone, I'm Perfavity, welcoming you to a new episode of Let's Play IRL. Um, you may hear a little bit of unexcitement in my voice. I've been doing a lot of homework for the last 2 days. It's just a lot, it's art and literature. It's not my favorite subject. I like it, but it's not my favorite subject, so I'm a little bit tired. But that's not what I'm not going to talk about today. I'm here to talk about something that I just saw. Literally, I just finished reading it. Um, there was a fan letter, an open letter sent to Nintendo. It talked about so many things that some people thought should be addressed. Some people thought that it was completely pointless. Some other people started to say, "Oh, this fucking con doesn't know what he's talking about. He should make his research." Okay, I want to give my opinion on this. Not just because I want to take part, because I don't really. I just want to give my opinion because there's things that I think he has good points, but at the same time I think he has some unbiased opinions. So um, first of all, I agree with him on what he says about Nintendo not having big releases right now and not making a big campaign for the Wii U, not announcing, not selling out the console, and some developers turning away the console because they think it's a joke and it doesn't have enough power. Case in point, the recent thing about the Unreal Engine 4, not that Unreal like Epic didn't want the Unreal Engine 4 running on the Wii U because they think it's not a next gen console. I mean, dude, what's wrong with them? They know it can run on the Wii U. They know Unreal Engine 3 is available for the Wii U and it runs it perfectly. And they know the Wii U is more capable than current consoles, Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. I mean, and don't call me a Nintendo fanboy just because of this. I mean, yeah, I've Let's Played only Nintendo games, but I do have an Xbox and I do have a PSP. I'm not hating on the other companies. No, 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 none of that. I actually want to buy a PS3 or a PS2. I want to find a PS2 because I want to play Kingdom Hearts. I want to play console exclusives because I think they're really good companies and they have really good games on them. It's just that developers are just turning away on Wii U because they think it's not a next gen console. They're taking it kind of like a joke. Not all of the developers, but on Epic, for example, is turning away the Unreal Engine on the Wii U because they don't think it's a next-gen console when it's been demonstrated that it's even more powerful than the current-gen consoles, which for me counts as next-gen. But I mean, the system, the Wii, the Wii U, they tried to appeal to a different audience than the previous consoles did. Because why? Nintendo before was all about getting games. It had a big power, had the greatest graphics on the market. The Nintendo GameCube was the biggest, was had the most power of its generation. Than the Xbox came along. It had better processing power, and then just the PlayStation 3 came along. The Xbox 360 came along, um, and then the Wii. The Wii got left behind in the graphics department in a place in a you could say a world that a lot of people just care about graphics nowadays. They just say, "Oh no, this game has shitty graphics. I'm not gonna play it." So, I mean, it is an important thing, the presentation of your game, but having not as great as the graphics of other games does not make or break the game. Gameplay is also important for me, at the very least. For me, it is, and I mean, what he said about Zelda, I think that's not true at all. At least not for me. I've been really excited for the Zelda games. I actually played Ocarina of Time after I played Twilight Princess, so nostalgia blinders don't work for me if people want to be like that. But Zelda games have always been exciting for me since I've known the series. I've known it since the Ocarina of Time days. I played Ocarina of Time the very end, the last part of the game. I played it at a friend's house. I played Majora's Mask, the middle part, and the Great Bay. I played that part with a friend. I've never I've never completed Majora's Mask. I've never gone through the second temple of the game. Even I've almost always gone through the first temple and then I just restart because I've not been able to play through much of it. And I've also gone. The Wind Waker was the first real Zelda game I owned, and the Minish Cap was the first one I completed. Then was Twilight Princess, and I mean I've been in love with the Zelda series for a while now, and I mean, saying that it has not been exciting, maybe, but I remember Twilight Princess getting a lot of excitement at E3 when it was revealed. A lot of people were super hyped for the game, and then because of that hype, people just were let down on the game or on the series because it was not as great of a game as the trailers made it appear to be, or as people thought it would be because of that hype. So for me, it is a double-edged sword. Hype is a really good thing, but if you don't live up to the expectations, it's not gonna be as great because later on they lose faith in the franchise. And what happened with Skyward Sword, a lot of people were turned away because of the controls. I actually like the controls a lot, and I've talked about it in my videos, on my Let's Play, and in Twilight Princess even. I've talked a lot about them, and I really like them. I love the art style. I don't think realistic graphics make or break a game either. Same thing that happened with the Wind Waker. A lot of people were turned away because it didn't have the realistic graphics that were shown at a show that showed Link and Ganondorf fighting each other in a realistic aesthetic way, as if it was Ocarina of Time, that later on carried over to Soul Calibur and Link's appearance in Super Smash Bros. Melee. But I do believe that the guy that made the letter has a point in the, or I don't know if it's, I read the comments about it, but people have a point in which Nintendo has not had really big system sellers. I mean, Mario is over there, and that's a really good system selling game. I loved it. I have already completed it 100% with all the exits, all the star coins. I mean, it's not a hard game, and it does appeal to a lot of people, but some people are just not attracted to Mario anymore, or just don't like Mario at all. So they have Ninja Gaiden, but Ninja Gaiden was ported to other systems, so it's not Nintendo exclusive anymore. The Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge, and you got Dead Space, really good, or Mass Effect. I don't know which one is it in the Wii U. I've never played that franchise, but there's also other games such as Zang. That's good, but it's not a game. It's not a system seller. And you've got Lego City Undercover. That's a really cool franchise. I've played Lego games before. I really like them, but it was not available since launch day. So the system has not been selling really well up to this point. It's been really low compared to the Wii even so far, because marketing for the console was a total disaster since the very beginning because of the name. Wii U, some people thought it was just a peripheral for the Wii, and I myself thought it was a peripheral for the Wii, because when I saw the conference at E3 when they revealed the Wii U, I was at school and there was a lot of noise and I couldn't hear the conference. I was just seeing, and as I saw the demonstration for the controller and they didn't show off a console, I thought it was just a peripheral. So after that, there was a lot of confusion. A lot of people still think the Wii U is not a new console, but a new peripheral, a new controller, or just a Wii HD. And I've seen the posters Nintendo's gotten. I've seen the campaigns Nintendo did for the Wii U when it first came out. I thought that was really cool, but I think they're missing out a little bit, and not the entire point about what they did at the beginning, because they've not lost this. I mean, it's not the same focus now, but if they've lost the support, it's just because it's been the same since the NES era. I mean, developers have just been turning away Nintendo because they see other opportunities to develop, and they see more traditional ways of controllers. They see less risk going into other places, into the other companies' consoles, I think. So the only thing I have to say about this is I do believe he has his points. He made some unbiased, however you pronounce that word, claims, And I think Nintendo's not lost focus, but it's lost the attractiveness, the attraction that a lot of people saw in them before. Just because there's now a lot of people saying that no, the other console's better, no, this is not good, the graphics are not just that good, and the processing power is not next gen, stuff like that. It's just people now are seeking stuff that on the SNES days were not really important, and that's what has been turning people away right now. I still love Nintendo. I'll buy consoles as long as they make them. But I do find myself playing more my 3DS than my Wii U because I've not seen many games that really catch my eye up to this point. Pikmin 3 is one game that I'm really looking forward to, and I'm really waiting to play that. But I'm also getting more games from a 3DS. As one of my videos showed, I bought 3 handheld games when I could have bought games for the Wii U, but I just didn't really feel attracted to them. I'm still looking forward to the Zelda U. I'm still looking forward to the 3D Mario that they're announcing at E3 this year, I think. And I'm still really looking forward for Pikmin 3 and more great first IPs and first party IPs and second party IPs. But I think new IPs are necessary. That's something that I should really address because I think it's really necessary to have new franchises, just as Pikmin was at the 2000s. It's really necessary to have a new franchise, Nintendo, if you eventually watch this. And I know that there's also important. It's also important to have in mind that third party support is really important. But a lot of developers are turning away the console, so it's important to know how to drag them in and make them feel attracted to the console. Because if the developers are not being attracted to the console, they don't develop the games that we can be attracted to. We're not going to be attracted to the console because there's a lack of content. So that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about in regards to the letter. I think I've rambled long enough. 12 minutes, 12 minutes and a half is long enough for me about that. So apart from that, I wanted to make a couple announcements for my channel. So getting into a different mood, guys. I already told you that Skyward Sword will be moved from from Tuesdays and Thursdays to Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I've also wanted to say that Kirby 64 will be on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I already said that in a previous video, but what I wanted to say though is that the hints for the next 2 Let's Plays are already in the channel description. I've already changed the layout of my channel to the new channel design because I wanted to redesign because I'm not Let's Playing Pikmin nor Pokemon Colosseum right now, and Mario Galaxy just finished, so out of all of the games that were on my channel background, only one of them was the one that I was Let's Playing. So I thought a redesign would be good, but I didn't want to design something that would get changed a couple of months into it. So I went ahead, changed the layout of the channel. Tell me if you like it. Tell me if you'd like me to change anything. Leave that in the comments below, of course. And I've also made an official Twitter page for the channel. It was my previous personal Twitter, but I never used it for myself. I really didn't use it at all. So I made it an official Twitter page for the channel. So I will be posting there a few things, maybe the links for new videos sometimes, because I forget to do that in the Facebook page already, and I use Facebook pretty much every single day. So that's gonna be the thing. Now there's a Facebook and a Twitter page. Links are in the description. Go follow me on Twitter if you want, and follow and like the page on Facebook. That's a good thing. And of course, also going to be like there's also going to be something after Mario Party. I have not decided what my next weekend project would be, so if you have an idea for that, just leave a suggestion in the comments below, please. And I mean, it's still gonna be a couple of weeks for that, but I really need to get my Let's Play sorted out right now, because I will have a big announcement to make by mid-May, at the end of May more or less. So I do have to need I need to talk better first of all, and I need to have my Let's Play sorted out because I want to have them finished by the end of May, the ones that I'm doing right now, and then I will have the big announcement. So until then, I think that's gonna be it. I rambled long enough. I rambled about a lot of things. I'm still busy. It's still my spring break. I've not been able to finish my homework yet, so I'm still working on that. I want to make a video, actually, before I end the video. I want to make a video kind of like to show how I edit my stuff, and you know, that will be like a little bonus something. Right now that I'm starting to edit Kirby 64, I would like to show how I edit that. I would have liked to show how I edited Super Mario Galaxy, but all of my videos were edited when I had the idea of doing that, except for the bonus video. So, I think that's gonna be it right now. So, if anything else comes up, I will just have another Let's Play IRL. Thank you so very much for watching and for listening, if you've been listening this whole time. If not, just thank you for watching, and if you're not watching, then I don't need to thank you because you're not gonna hear this. So, I will be seeing you guys, I think on Monday? Yeah, on Monday, with The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, and just enjoy the videos for today. There are Mario Party, Bowser's Magna Mountain. Next week will be the last board, Eternal Start, and then I'll go for the minigame modes, and just enjoy yourselves, have a fantastic weekend, and have a fantastic day, okay? Just see you guys later.